going on YouTube? Uh, Kind of making this little video. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It's kind of a little impromptu deal. But it's gonna give you a little update that I'm trying to post, trying to be, regular basis. I know I had posted a few Fridays. I posted the last one because I was able to find a video bike that I worked on, so I was able to pump it out. But for the last month or so, I've been working from home. Uh, Customers, you know, being a little iffy about someone coming to their house and all that. And on top of that, people having to stay home. So things get a little slow for a minute. But so I work from home, and so I didn't really want to be making how-to videos with customers around. Uh, More or less because I want to make these videos so show you how to do these, and working on the bike, and then trying to inform you on what to do properly. Uh, Custom having and also customers talking with the customers while they're here. So, but other things I've been thinking about. I'm mobile again. If you're curious, I am mobile again. So I was being able to record a couple videos. So yeah, so so I wonder how these guys do this. I need to put my phone down so I stop looking at it. I look at the camera here. So, anyways, what I'm getting at is the video's gonna start coming out. But also, don't get me wrong, the content I'm trying to put out is I really haven't come up with like let's say a format, if you will, but just how tos. That's kind of what I started with, but I'm going to continue to do that best as much as possible as I can. But there's other things I want to do as well. Kind of, I need to figure out. I want to figure out what exactly this channel is really going to be about. Is it going to be strictly motorcycles? Is it going to be me doing all sorts of stuff? Like I gotta once all this garbage is done and over with, I want to take my yearly trip on my bike here. Uh, this is a 19 Road Glide special that I've got. I took a nice trip last year. I should have recorded it, but I didn't. Uh, but anyways, it was a great trip. If you want to know more about it, just comment down below, and I'll probably make a video. And I got some stuff that I picked up along the way. Anyways, I'm gonna take another trip. That last one was 4,500 miles in about 11, 12 days. Anyways, so I'm gonna take another one, and I want to record it, bring you guys along. Uh, what I'm planning on doing is I'm here in Fort Worth, Texas. I want to go to Virginia Beach, then follow the Atlantic coast, follow it down as best close as I can, all the way down to the Keys. And then from the Keys, I'm going to head back north. I'm going to follow the Gulf Coast of all the southern states to around Galveston area, Galveston, Texas, up to Houston, and then back up this way, back up north here to Fort Worth. And what I did, like I did on the last trip, is obviously stop places and see the sights and all that stuff. And what I did is I stopped at the Harley dealerships. They all have their own poker chip that you collect. So my last trip, I got like 71, 72 of them. Got quite a bit of them. Tell you what, it's a great trip. Oh, and in that trip, I went to hit the tail of the dragon, and I got this brochure when I was on my last trip, and there's more than just the tail of the dragon. There's all these other uh, roads, that routes and stuff that they have, and tail of the dragon is like this big. I didn't realize. I thought it was. There's other ones that are like hundreds of miles. While the Tail of the Dragon is only, they say, 11 miles, but it's got like 300 something curves in it, which I love me some curves, man. Uh, but anyways, kind of hit some of them up, and then make my way down to the Keys, and just, and then there's other trips I got planned out, but I'll get more into that later, when the time comes. But anyways, I, I'm just kind of getting at it. I'm curious if you guys are interested in something like that. You know, seeing seeing my trip, uh, and then so that's kind of one aspect of it. The other is I've been kind of bored lately. With Don't get me wrong, I work a full time job as maintenance. Um, it's a good job. Don't get me wrong, it pays great. I'm thankful that I've been able to work through all this garbage, uh, the so-called pandemic. But glad for that. And then do my tire thing on the side. So, but there's other thing. I want something. What is it? Stimulate my brain. I worked on it. I worked on equipment. I've worked on tractor trailers. So kind of what I've done is just to kind of stimulate my brain. Is I'll show you here in a sec. I got a lawn tractor. Uh, that what I bought it a couple $100. Say it was running, but I got it running and stuff. Got it, kind of painted it up. Slap slap some paint on a pig or lipstick on a pig, they call it, and then made it run better, new blades and stuff like that. Is that something else you guys be interested in as well? You guys that follow me or people that in the future here that are gonna subscribe, you know, you know, comment down. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in as well. Just stuff like that. Uh, I the more I do these videos, the more I'm kind of enjoying it. I've learned that, or I've realized that I like working on stuff, but I also like showing people how to do it. 'Cause, I always like to teach people um, the best way to do things, and at least the best of my knowledge. If someone comes across says, "Hey, you can do that better" or whatever. I take them up. I'm always open up to suggestions. I'm not one-minded, narrow-minded. So, anyways, just oh man, they weren't kidding. This is awkward staring at the camera and saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know, Not an audience, if you will. But I just stuff like that. Uh, here in my garage, this is my garage. Like I put up some nice lights. I ain't got the one little 60-watt light, 40-watt light bulb in here. My job was throwing away some old fluorescent light bulbs or fluorescent fixtures, and I was like, man, I can take those, put them at home, and mount them up. And that's why I got this great lighting in here. I don't know how it's gonna turn out on a video. Hopefully, great. None of that flickering garbage. If it does, then I was looking to fixing that, new bulbs or something. Anyways, man, I was rambling, but some like how-to videos, follow alongs, and then the road trips, stuff like that. I want to see if you guys be interested in something like that. I know there's other people out there, but there's nothing wrong with more videos and getting other people's perspective on things and stuff like that. Because I enjoy watching other guys' videos. I watch a whole lot of how-to videos. Just you know, that's kind of why I got into working on lawn tractors. I got watched several guys that do it, some big guys, and uh, really like it. And I was like, that's something I should do. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing. I'm always going to do the motorcycle thing as long as I can. So yeah, if I do anything with the bike, I'll try to bring you along with that. Like I plan on getting some handlebars. I want to do some handlebars on it. Which I'm sure there's plenty of handlebar videos out there, but you know, what's wrong with one more? Because I like watching many videos. You know, if I'm YouTube, I call it YouTubeversity because hell, that's how I learned how to get most of these wheels off myself. At least that's how I got started. And I'm sure you guys out there, I'm sure I'm not the only person you've watched how to take the wheels off and on your bike that you're working on. So, and then you've gathered. That's what I did. Is I watched a bunch of people gathered how they did it, um, and then either did it their way or uh, did it their way, and then kind of made it my own way of making it better. Because obviously I do it for a living, and so I got to be able to do it faster and correctly, and I want to maintain my customers. Stay good with my customers, do it properly, at least as good as I would do it on my bike, if not better. So, anyways, shoot, I do other stuff like I got a little. I like to do leather craft on the side as well, just kind of a little hobby. Uh, anyways, man, I've watched some of these first time vlogs, I guess you would call them, and kind of understand what how the awkwardness of talking into a camera. Man, you know, are there guys out there who like to smoke cigars? No, I'm not. I'm still kind of new to it, if you will, but I do enjoy me a nice smoke. There's other things like get my stuff if I want to work on a trailer, show you what I did with that. And oh, if you're curious, I'm doing a shop tour of either my garage or my trailer. I can do that too if you guys are interested in something like that. I'm more likely to do it anyways because I love me some shop tours. So it gives me ideas. That's where I got, it gives me ideas. Now I might not do it exactly like them, but it'll go, hey, that looks nice. But if I did it this, that, it'll work out for me. So yeah, just make stuff, see what happens. And anyways, yeah, just curious on what you guys would think. I would appreciate, I got surprised I got over 100 subscribers. I mean, compared to other guys, but I'm not. I want to say I'm not worried about that. I appreciate you guys that have subscribed. Really appreciative of that. Uh, my Facebook, my Facebook at the app sign, cause Cliff Cares or Cliff's Mobile Motorcycle Tires. You can find me on there. I'm also on Instagram. I need to start plugging that more. I'm on Instagram at hashtag cause Cliff Cares or Cliff Cares. I don't. I just kind of really started it, so I'm not. But if you hashtag cause Cliff Cares, you'll find it. I got some posts up there, and kind of touch on what I did the other day. I had a customer. Kind of give a quick story before I wrap this up. An important one. I had a customer the other day call me saying, "Hey Cliff, can you come out to take a look at my bike? I had the tire changed a couple days ago and it's flat, brand new tire on a sport bike. I believe Kawasaki ZX6R." I'm talking too much. My cigar's going out. Anyways, so I was like, "Yeah, I can come out and take a look at it." He said, "Can you just air it up for me?" I was like, "Well, I had an appointment around that area." So I was like, "Yeah, I can swing by on this day." I swing out there, and he told me that he said the tire came unbeaded. I'm like, it's kind of awkward for a tire that's been newly installed to just bead to come apart. He said it was just sitting there. So I get out there, I look at the tire, and normally when a tire breaks the bead, that's when you inflate the tires, that you're sealing the bead. And when you break the bead, you see the tire kind of sunk into the wheel on the side there. Well, this part I was looking at, it wasn't like that. You'd see the wheel, and all of a sudden you see this part just kind of dip in a little bit, just a small, you know, 2 maybe 3 inch spot. And I was like, this is a little awkward. I went in there and kind of squeezed it, pushed it in, and I don't know if you know how a tire is constructed, but the bead, the ring part of the tire, has metal rings in it, and that holds the structure of the tire. It's like the backbone of the tire. And I could see 2 of those rings. Now, those are those are completely covered by rubber. You're not supposed to ever see those. I was like, that's not good. Well, that to me, that tire's done. Brand new tire, done. Inform the customer, and I tell them, whoever put your tire on, I already knew. I was like, the last guy used tire irons, and he said, yeah, he did. I was like, and also he scratched the hell out of the whole wheel doing this, like almost all the way around the one side of the wheel that he had damn near scraped all the paint off all the way around the rim. I was like, this guy, he's a hack, man. He damaged your tires to where it's no good. I'm not even gonna air it up. I'm like, just not gonna do it. Not even gonna try. And he scratched the shit out of you. I can't swear. He scratched the hell out of your wheel on top of that. And customer informs the so-called, I call them backyard mechanics. Uh, and the guy told him, "Oh, Cliff doesn't know what he's talking about." Yeah, and I was like, I've been doing this tire thing for 8+ years. Uh, if you check out my Facebook page, I mean, every last one of my reviews are 5 star. I have none that are 4.9, all 5 star, and there's probably like I think 100 of them, and then 80 or 90 of them, and then mind you, I've only had the page for probably about 4 or 5 years, maybe, and countless recommendations. So they're all amazing, and I appreciate those too. Um, so I tell him, I was like, yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I already knew he was using tire irons, and you never told me. And apparently, the guy had trouble airing up the tire, had taken the tire off the wheel several times. It took him hours. Mind you, I can do this in like 15, 20 minutes to take the wheel off the bike, change the tire, balance it, put it back on the bike within like 15, 20 minutes, as long as there ain't no issues. The bike doesn't want to fight me. So it was like hours. I was like, geez. And so, well, the guy took it to a shop, and I told him, I was like, there's probably going to be more damage around that tire. And sure enough, there's several spots, several inches on several different, like 3 or 4 different spots on that bead. They were just destroyed. And I was like, so he paid like, I think he said $40. Had to take the bike to the guy's house. Guys, if you need to ask around, ask questions. How long you been doing this? And just ask questions. Look at the tools they're using. If you're not supposed to be, the only time you're ever supposed to use spoons or tire irons. I don't even use tire irons. Tire irons are for like equipment tires or wheels you don't care about. Scratching up, but you need to use them properly. So you don't damage the tire. But you're not supposed to use spoons on motorcycle wheels, especially a painted one. I use them. Maybe I use spoons on dirt bike wheels, but I use rim protectors. Little plastic deals that cup around the wheel, and then use the spoon that helps protect the wheel. And those are usually on tube tires with tubes in them. To help. Because if I use my other tool, I've snagged when I go around, I snag the tube. Anyways. So just the guy could have spent an extra $20. Yeah, I mean, I know times are kind of hard right now for some people, but you know, if for him it's his only way of getting around. He had to borrow his girlfriend's car. Look, I won't say luckily, but at the time she wasn't. I don't know the situation, but he had to borrow his girlfriend's car. So it's just do your research on if you're taking your bike to a shop for anything or to anybody. Do your research. Ask questions. Always ask. I get asked questions all the time. You know, it's just ask questions. That's all you gotta do. And if you can kind of if you ask the right questions, you ask enough questions. Don't berate the person with questions, but you know just ask general questions. You know, how long you been doing this? You know, how many times have you changed? How long you been doing it? How many tires have you changed and stuff? And just don't be a dick about it, but just and then also ask other people. You know, hey, has anybody used this guy? Has anybody used that guy? Has anybody been to this shop? Used that shop? And, you know, because to me, uh, recommendations that I get from my customers when they recommend recommend me to other people. That's probably the biggest way I get my name out. Word of mouth is it. It's man, I didn't realize how. I mean, I knew it was a way of doing it, but word of mouth. You know, people follow that more than they do anything else. They'll believe that. They'll trust that more than anything, especially if it's a good friend of theirs. And then enough people say one thing or another, you know, whether it's good or bad. So, and just ask questions, man. Anyways, this video is getting a little long, but you know, if you guys are curious, you know, if you like other different content than just me showing you how to wheel, because I know it kind of you know only certain people, you know, person's only looking for this one bike or that bike, and you know, if you like watching every one of my videos, I appreciate it. I hope this channel gets big, and I can get out there and entertain, you know, most entertain people, and so I just and I can go on, man. I like to talk, especially once I get a little bit more comfortable with this camera. Anyways, if just comment down below on some of the things you'd like to see if you're interested in seeing other content like riding videos, working on say lawn tractor. Let me turn you around. Got a little lawn tractor right here, a little John Deere. I did some work too. But anyways, stuff like that. Got my over here. I got my little leather station. Got some leather hanging up. Anyways, that's some of the stuff. You know, if you want to see the shop tour, let me know. And let me know how you like the videos. Criticize me. I take criticism very well, as long as you're not, you know, complete douche about it. So, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Adios.